Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Now That's Savvy channel, the channel with the magical middle E, and it stands for everyone because we're here on Earth, and the E is for everyone on Earth because we're all in this together. Everyone. This is Patrick, and I'm here on the Capstone Wednesday, the Doctoral Capstone Wednesday. Man, we got to talk about this. I started my capstone journey. I guess we should start. My bachelor's was going to be math. I wanted to be, which is poetic. I have an 18-year-old son who's a senior, and I like a lot of seniors probably struggle what they're going to do next. He didn't struggle at first, but you want to find out something you want to do, and he wants to. He he's found a good thing he wants to do. I'm glad. I didn't really know. I was in the long line. I think I've discussed this before on the channel, and I saw a bulletin board that said, "Hey, we need math teachers, especially male teachers." So, we need math teachers, especially male math teachers. And I was like, "Hey, I like math. I love math, especially algebra. I love the rules. I love the structure of how it's like a game almost to me. So, especially I signed up for math tutoring, and I was like, "This is you get paid, and I get to stay down here on campus while I wait for a class. This is great." Yeah, it's not. It wasn't for me. I learned about myself that I couldn't teach these people good enough. It wasn't their fault. It was mine. I like to blame them at first, and I always feel like I'm gonna pat myself on the back, even though I do it a lot, and I'm trying not to go after these fishy flowers, I like to call them. I don't like to go after and fish for compliments, as my wife says, or get these flowers, as the new things say, get my flowers. So I call it fishy flowers. I don't like to fish for compliments and get my flowers. I'm trying to stop that. So, and in that saying, I don't want to blame the person or blame the person that's me. I don't want to say that it's my fault that I couldn't, or I don't want to blame the person I was tutoring. It wasn't their fault. It was my fault. I couldn't get them to learn x plus 4 equals, what I couldn't get them to find that variable. X plus 4 equals 8. I couldn't get them to say x is 4. Can't you see that? It wasn't their fault. It was mine. But I realized that wasn't even the root of the problem. Is I couldn't teach. But I did figure out that I realized I couldn't do that. So this is probably where I need to pivot. So that's when I tutored, or I pivoted to teaching, or pivoted to changing my major to IT, and I wanted to do computers. And I'm glad I love it. So I changed that, and that's where I went down this pathway to IT. I got an opportunity when we lived in Texas, and with a major company that their biggest contract was AT&T. Worked behind the scenes with them, and it was a great opportunity. I learned a lot. I also learned to when we moved across the country that my son's health records did not follow, and they were like, "Don't you have them?" And I was like, "Don't you have them?" It's it wasn't fun. So we also were in Texas. We watched a movie called Doctor Strange. I'm sure some people are familiar with it. It's with the MCU universe, which stands for Marvel Comics Universe. Weird. It's a movie, but it's about a man who has a a very deep life change, let's say, and that's basically what I did. I was in telecom, thought I was going to always do telecom, and then I realized what am I doing? I need to change to health IT and change people's lives. So that's what I did. Changed to health IT, and that's what my master's and doctorate is in. So that's what I changed to. And I realized I was really passionate about changing it into these EHRs, electronic health records. I should have explained that earlier. I apologize. EHRs are electronic health records. You may also hear EMRs as well, which is electronic medical records, similar. So interoperability, I should explain that as well. That's when software basically speaks to each other seamlessly, so they can communicate to each other seamlessly. I should explain that earlier. I apologize as well. Hey, I was waiting for you to get to the end of the video. No. EHR interoperability is when electronic health record software can speak to each other seamlessly. And it's a great thing. And my capstone is about, specifically, the topic is about cardiology departments. My father passed away in 1999. I was a very young man, and it shaped my life. And we're not going to get into that on this topic, so on this video. But obviously, I figured that was a great way to turn into the capstone topic. I'm very passionate about it, and that's what we're going to discuss moving forward on this weekly channel about my capstone journey. I'm in the first of, it's supposed to be 3 quarters. It probably will turn into more, because that's how the process, not the other word I want to use that starts with an R, uses or works. So we'll let you know, and see you next week. Thank you, everyone. Have any questions, comments, let me know, please. I will answer them honestly, openly, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.